We are live. Hello, everyone. I don't know if this is working or not, but we shall find out shortly. Why is it blurry?
I'll join you in a minute.
No, lights off. Lights off.
You want it off? Oh, you did the right thing?
Yeah, you did the right thing.
Wow.
Excellent. Lights off. Okay. We are here live on James Crypto Bond. Bitcoin, BTC is about to move. Watch this level. All right, let's have a look at BTC and what it's doing right now. All right, I wonder if I can get in the chats. Enter text for chat. All right, everybody. We're just getting started. Bear with me here. All right. Most people are about to miss what's happening right now in the market. Stay with me. Bitcoin is sitting at a level that usually decides the next major move, and almost no one is paying attention. As you can see here on the 4 hour, we're going to go to the 1 day chart. We are just crossing here. If you're here early, you're already ahead of most people. Let me simplify this. Right now, Bitcoin is hovering around a key level, and this is where markets either expand or trap people. Just lighting my cigar. Hi everyone in there. Any questions, drop them in the comments. We do have systems being built in the Stand store. You know what to do. Click the links, but we're not here for hype. We're here to show you exactly what's going on. Most people react too late. They wait for confirmation, and by then the move is already done. There are really only two outcomes here. Either Bitcoin breaks higher and we get continuation, or it fails at this level and people who bought late get trapped. This isn't random. This is structure, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to all my viewers. Let's try to get to 25 viewers in our first live stream on James Crypto Bond. I see we lost a few there, but that is okay. Let's get back to it. Most people are about to miss on what's happening. They're too focused on the exact price, not what's happening, not the data, not the information. I like to use Crypto Bubbles. Crypto Bubbles are a great platform. CryptoBubbles.net. everything is in the green at this moment. That is usually a good sign. This isn't about guessing. This is about recognizing patterns that repeat. Ladies and gentlemen, Bitcoin has repeated itself in the past. It has done this before. Let's expand back into the 1 weekly chart. Each candle will be like that. And you guys can see here, each candle is 1 week, right? We're representing basically, if we go back 1 year from today, that'll be right around here. So we're about right there at the 1 year mark. I can draw a nice line for you guys to see where the 1 year mark starts, basically right there. Okay. Get you guys a better view here. All right. Smart money positions early. Retail is reacting late. Like they always say, buy the rumors, sell the news. If your taxi cab is talking to you about cryptocurrency, you should already sell it by then. And right now we're sitting right in between those two moments. If you're here right now, in between those two moments, type BTC in the chat. Wish I could see the chat, but I can't. All right. Let me see who's actually paying attention. Type the coin you're watching and I'll talk about it live. All right, let's see if I can see what's going on here. All right, we can see that we are live there. Perfect. That's pretty cool. I wish I could see the chat. Sorry guys, bear with me. I can't see the chat. Whoops. Oh, there's the chat right there. Cool dude. All right. Well, I want to figure a way that I can see the chat without disturbing the screen here. Oh, there's Matos Racing supporting. Gotta love it. All right. Perfect. I don't trade oil, but Zcash had some gains, but it's also risky because some are using it as a security asset. You got to be careful with some of those Zcash. I agree. If it doesn't go past the 75, we definitely are going to go back into the low 60s, that's for sure. All right, back to what we were doing. Let's go. Let's have a look at some crypto bubbles. All right, so you guys were talking about Zcash. All right, let's have a look at some Zcash. Zcash. All right, Zcash 20. Chart's looking okay for today. Definitely had a good day. It's looking pretty good, actually. Let's see on a better chart here. Zcash. What kind of news did Zcash get? All right. Sorry guys, the image isn't the greatest. Let me just dim down some of the lights so you guys get a better view. That's a little better. So Zcash is right there. So Zcash definitely had a serious pump today. Yeah, I can see why you were talking about it. Bear with me. Sorry, I gotta pull up the chat to see it. I haven't got this set up like that way yet. But Black Circle, I really love the support you're giving. I'm gonna be in really good strategies with. Do I like drama? Depends what kind of drama. Do ETH next. ETH versus LTC. Sounds good, boss. I'm gonna check those two out for you. One moment. So let's do an ETH next. ETH is always doing beautiful. It's one of my favorites. I got into ETH when it was about 500 Canadian a coin. It's been a great, great coin. I need some more light. All right. ETH versus LTC. All right, let's do it. Yeah, Zcash did a crazy pump. Just want to see the news. That's awesome, Black Circle. I love learning from traders with tons of experience. Like-minded individuals is the only way to do it, man. Subscribe and follow all my socials. I'm definitely going to be going hard with a lot of the content I'm doing and a lot of the tools I've been using. I've been keeping everything low-key for the last, I'd say, 4 years, and now it's time to just show people how I've built what I've built and what I do. It's pretty straightforward. Just got to buy the assets that have proven the test of time. Yeah, I don't really like anything that flows through Solana, to be completely honest. Solana has had a lot of backdoors, you know what I mean? So I don't really like that. Let's see what we have here. Let's go have a look at ETH, how ETH is doing. One of my favorites. Ladies and gentlemen, ETH, you can never really go wrong if you're buying at the right time. Like I said, this isn't financial advice. We don't tell you when to buy. We just tell you what the news is and give you the information. All right, so yeah, you've had good gains in the last 14 days. Let's go on TradingView and do a little versus ETH. Let's see. So ETH versus Litecoin, you got some info right there for you guys. You know, they're different coins. I don't like doing comparisons this much. Other experienced traders do. I just like to look at them individually. So for example, ETH on USDT. Boom, there we go, back on the weeklies. So we're definitely got some support down here. The party's still not over. We got to see where this is gonna go. But let's give it some time. If we break anywhere up to here, I see us breaking out of here, no problem. All right. Okay. So we looked at ETH. ETH is moving with Bitcoin right now. So whatever Bitcoin does, ETH will likely follow. But everything still comes back to Bitcoin right now. I tell everybody at the end of the day, in this market, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin is the Don Perignon. It is the Mac Daddy, like I like to say. Whatever Bitcoin does, the others follow. It just has too much volume. My honest opinion is if we don't break above this 71 to 72,000 consistently, I think we're going to go right back down. Let me level this out a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, so I still think there's a lot of accumulation happening. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. All right, so now we're just getting a little bit deeper. Here's what most people don't understand. Markets don't move when everyone agrees. That I agree with. They move when people are positioned wrong. So when everyone is bullish, that's usually when things slow down or reverse. And when people are scared, that's when opportunities show up, right? So I always say looking at the fear and index charts. So fear, let's go here and open up fear, greed index. And I like to put crypto. Let's see what we got. What do we say? Analyze the charts, but I like to compare based off of what the long-term movement. For sure, Black Circle, I totally respect that. I'm always open to getting additional info from other like-minded traders. Any suggestions you have, I love it. Share it with the community, share it with the group. This is a really new group. All my loyal subscribers, the first, I'm gonna say 500 subscribers, I will definitely be including in all of my crypto projects that I do, whether white papering you in, from real estate, tokenization of assets. Lots of things are in the pipeline, guys. I don't wanna give it all up just yet, but I really wanna, yeah, so like we were saying before, the fear and greed is right in the middle. It's not one way or another, so we gotta really see what happens here. Last month we were in extreme fear. Now we're kind of neutral, so it can go either way, everyone. We gotta watch this level really carefully and see what's gonna happen in the next coming days. That I really know for sure. There we go. My black chart I like better like this. Way better on the eyes. Oh, you got that right, man. Smart money over dumb money any day. You got to follow the big money. If the big money's coming in, the little money isn't going to really make sense. That world guy. Hey, man. Welcome to the group. Welcome to the live. This is James Crypto Bond's first live talking about Bitcoin's move. Everyone stay tuned. I'm going to be doing potentially a live every day or 3 times a week. Let me know what you guys prefer. I'm most likely going to be doing them in the evening times. That's where I'm focusing on. I want to be able to cater to the European markets, the UAE markets, and of course the Eastern Hemisphere and basically the whole world. All right. So, because what happens here, guys, sets the tone for the next move. And most people won't realize it until it's already happened. That's the main thing. People are way too focused on the exact price. We just got to see if the move is consistently in the upward trend or downward trend. And from what I see right now, we're kind of right in the middle. Right, we look at Bitcoin here. Yeah, we're only up 9% over a year. So we're at 17 minutes in the live, everyone. I'm gonna take a quick little pause, let you guys just watch the charts here. Get you in a full screen mode. Perfect. There you guys go. Just gonna check on the chat quick. Any questions you guys have, throw them in the chat. I'll be able to look at them. Most people are about to miss what's happening in the market. Really important, guys. If you're just joining, you're right on time. Watch this carefully. Thank you so much, everyone. This is not random. This is how the markets move. You got that right. Buy the rumors, sell the news. That's how that works, right? What do you think's gonna happen in the next coming days, Black Circle? Let's share it with the group. We're also going to be doing Instagram lives. James Crypto Bond is the Instagram handle, same as TikTok. We need 50 subscribers or followers on TikTok, guys. Help us out, get to that number. That way I can start doing live on all 3 at the same time. We are growing this organically, no forced ads, no paid ads. Just let the public grow this organically and let the algorithms pick up James Crypto Bond and send it to the masses. Yeah, you got that right. Let's see. Let's see where it's gonna go. I'm curious what happens with this news. Supposed to happen at what, 8 p.m. So it's already 9 o'clock. If anyone's seen any news, definitely share it. Let's check it out. Let's open it up live. Let's all check it out. Let's see. On Iran. Live update. Trump announces 2-week ceasefire. Oh, here we go. 2-week ceasefire. All right, so he's not gonna shoot anymore. All right, well, let's see what that does to the price. Let's see, crypto bubbles. Has any of them gone down yet? I like to use crypto bubbles because it gives me a big overview of everything all at once. So we were just talking about Zcash. See how the bigger bubbles, the bigger the bubble, the more volume they had in that day. Really important to do that. The time frame I was looking at was weekly. I'm gonna change it now to daily. I like to look at it farther, but yeah, that's the daily. So like that would be in the last 2 months, February, March, April. Yeah, I like to look things out from a macro farther out. I used to trade things on a 4-hour. Just to give everybody a little bit of context, I did have a private wealth fund. At the early age of about 26 years old, we were managing about $3.5 to $4 million of private equity. It's where we got a lot of our experience in trading in altcoins, NFTs, all that jazz that was in the heydays. So now I just like to look at things farther out. It just makes things a little bit easier. But yeah, guys, I really appreciate the support. I know we only got 4 people viewing here, but it's better than nothing. That's how I look at it. And so we got the news on there. Let's see what that's going to do. Let's see if the fear index changed at all in the last little bit. Has not. Price of Ethereum is still at the 23.30. Definitely going up. Things are going to start going up, especially that this war has slowed down. I don't know if a lot of people know. Looks like 82,000 could be that. Yeah, you got that right. Right around there. Yeah, there's a lot of support there. Yeah, right there. Yeah, we had it back here too in 2025, last year. Yeah, if we go back to the same area of last year, I don't see why we wouldn't skyrocket to a newer high, right? Like, this is looking like a nice cup handle and send off. But let's see. All we can do is wait and see. All right, let me simplify everything I just said. Bitcoin is either preparing to move higher or it's setting up a trap for late buyers. Remember this, everyone. I'm going to say it again nice and slow so you guys really see what I'm talking about. Share this with your friends. This is something I want to create either daily or 3 times a week. Let me know what you guys prefer. I want to do it on multiple platforms. Need your support to do it. I'm going to simplify everything I just said. Bitcoin is either preparing to move higher or it's setting a trap for late buyers. And right now, we're right at that decision point. Remember that, guys. I really want to leave you guys with that. Understand that timing is everything, but not getting in is also really important. I also break this down a lot deeper privately, but even just understanding this already puts you ahead of most people. If you're still here, you're early. I'll be live again, breaking this down. This is how markets move. Thank you, everyone, and good night.